Welcome to this deep dive, and today we're going to be looking at Buildabiz Online.
Okay.
So this is a system that promises to be kind of a one-stop shop for all your online business needs.
Yeah.
And specifically, like the angle that they seem to be pushing is that they're really focused on helping you stand out from the competition. Now we're going to be looking at their own website as our kind of primary source material here. So
Yeah.
let's dive in.
Yeah, let's do it.
So what exactly is Buildabiz Online?
So it's the brainchild of this guy, Ian Stewart,
Okay.
and he's been doing affiliate marketing for like over 16 years.
Wow, so a veteran.
Yeah, total veteran. And basically he was just like frustrated with all the existing tools.
Right.
Like they were too expensive and overly complicated.
Yeah.
So he decided to like take matters into his own hands, got together with some programmers, and bam, Buildabiz Online was born.
I like it.
Yeah, and they really like focused on what actual users need.
Okay.
Not just some like theoretical, feature list. Right.
So it offers over 30 tools and training programs,
Wow.
all geared towards helping businesses stand out.
So this whole idea of standing out, right? Like that seems to be their big thing.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I mean, it makes sense in today's online marketplace.
Totally. Like everyone is just
Like it's so crowded.
yeah, it's so crowded and everyone's fighting for attention.
Whether you're selling something or just trying to get a message heard,
It's so
they're like a
serious.
constant battle.
Yeah, you've got to cut through all the noise.
And Buildabiz Online is kind of saying like, hey, we get it, and we've got the tools to help you do that.
Exactly.
Okay, so let's talk about some of these tools. Like, what's the
Oh, yeah.
what's this programs page all about?
So the programs page, it's like your own online store, but just for your affiliate programs. You can like promote up to 20 programs, all with just one link.
Oh, so that's like
Keeps everything nice and organized.
so instead of having like 20 separate links, you've just got the one.
Yeah, exactly. It's super clean. So that's for like focused promotion, right?
Yeah.
Okay, what about this splash builder I'm seeing here?
Ah, the splash builder.
What's a splash page, by the way?
So a splash page, it's like that first impression.
Okay.
It's what people see before they even get to your main website,
Right.
And it's all about grabbing their attention, making them want to stick around.
So like a big headline?
Yeah, big headlines, maybe some visuals,
Yeah.
a strong call to action,
Okay.
something to like really hook them in.
Make them go, ooh, I want to see what this is all about.
Precisely.
Okay, and then they've got this tracking tool.
Oh yeah, the tracking tool, that's crucial.
What's so crucial about tracking?
Well, it's all about data, right?
Okay,
Like if you're running online campaigns, you need to know what's working.
makes sense.
You don't want to just be throwing money into the void,
You do. So this tool helps you figure out where your clicks are coming from.
Yeah, exactly. So you can see what's effective and what's not.
So you can adjust as needed.
Exactly. Optimize your campaigns. Maximize your return on investment.
Gotcha. And then there's an autoresponder.
The autoresponder, your email marketing best friend.
So for like automating your emails?
Yeah, basically.
So you're not like manually sending out messages to everyone.
Exactly. It sets everything up on autopilot.
So you can stay in touch with your audience even when you're busy doing other things.
Yeah, you can nurture those relationships, provide valuable content, all without lifting a finger. After the initial setup, of course.
Right, of course. And then there's this capture builder thing. What's that all about?
Oh, that's all about capturing leads.
Leads being.
People who might be interested in what you're offering.
Gotcha.
So the capture builder helps you create those landing pages that are really good at getting people to sign up for your email list or download a freebie,
Okay, so it's like a way to grow your audience.
Exactly.
Okay, and then they've got like a whole bunch of other tools too, right?
Oh, yeah. It's like a whole toolkit,
Yeah.
Like a form builder, banner builder, a URL rotator, all sorts of stuff.
It's like they're really trying to be that one-stop shop.
Yeah, it seems like they're aiming for that, providing everything you need to run your online business.
All in one place.
Exactly.
Okay, so let's talk about these testimonials.
Right.
Are these just hype or is there some real substance to them?
Good question.
Like, for example, we've got Stan Stashinsky here.
Yeah.
He's praising the platform's value, saying you get a lot of tools for a very reasonable price. He also mentions the importance of having a responsive admin team.
That's huge, especially when you're relying on a platform like this.
Right. Like you need to know that if something goes wrong or if you've got a question,
Yeah.
you can get help quickly.
Absolutely. Builds trust,
And then we've got Steve Smith,
Okay.
and he's using Buildabiz Online in a pretty clever way. He's promoting his own WN20 affiliate programs using the platform.
Wow, that's smart.
Right.
Like, he's really using it as the central hub for his whole affiliate marketing business.
Yeah, he must really trust it to do that.
For sure.
And then we've got Tommy Kirkland.
Okay.
And he's emphasizing the all-in-one aspect, saying he relies on Buildabiz Online for all his tracking needs.
So for him, it's all about convenience, having everything in one place.
Yeah, and I guess that's a recurring theme, right?
Yeah, it seems like that's a big selling point for a lot of users.
What stands out to you from these testimonials?
You know, it's interesting to me how each user focuses on a different aspect.
Okay.
It's like, it's not just a one-trick pony.
Right.
It's catering to different needs and experience levels.
Yeah, you've got beginners, seasoned entrepreneurs. They're all finding value in it.
Exactly. That's impressive.
Okay, so let's talk about pricing.
Right.
They're using a freemium model, which seems pretty common these days.
Yeah, it's a popular strategy.
So you can test out the basic tools for free.
Yep.
And then if you like it, you can upgrade to Pro Plus for full access.
It's like a try before you buy approach.
Yeah, so you can see if it's a good fit for you before committing.
Exactly. Especially good for people who are new to all of this.
And to help you get a feel for how everything works, they offer a video demo.
Oh, that's smart.
Yeah, showing you the tools in action.
Yeah, video is always a good way to make things feel more accessible, especially for visual learners.
Right. It's like having a guided tour of the platform.
Exactly. Yeah, it's like you can actually see how everything works instead of just reading about it.
Right. Much more engaging.
Definitely.
So, big picture, Buildabiz Online is presenting itself as this kind of comprehensive, affordable solution for online businesses, especially those who are like really struggling to stand out.
Right. And that's a common struggle these days.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's so competitive online.
Oh, sure.
It's like everyone's trying to get a piece of the pie.
And it makes you wonder, like, what does this all mean for the future of these online marketing tools?
That's a good question.
Like, is this trend towards all-in-one platforms, is that a good thing?
It's hard to say.
Like, on the one hand, it's super convenient, right?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Like, you've got everything you need in one place.
Saves you time, saves you money, potentially.
Right. But then, is there a downside?
Well, there's always the question of depth versus breadth.
Okay, explain that.
So, like, a specialized tool might be really good at one specific thing, like SEO or social media management.
Right.
But an all-in-one platform, it tries to do everything.
So it might not be as good at any one thing.
Exactly. It might be more of a jack-of-all-trades, master-of-none situation.
And I guess it also depends on your own level of expertise, right?
Definitely.
Like, if you're just starting out,
Yeah.
a system like Buildabiz Online could be amazing.
Totally. It simplifies everything.
But if you're a power user, like, you really want that fine-grained control.
Yeah. You might find it limiting.
So it really depends on your needs and your goals.
Absolutely. There's no one-size-fits-all solution.
That's so true. And it's constantly evolving, right?
Oh, yeah. The online world never stands still.
Like, what works today might be obsolete tomorrow.
Exactly. So you got to stay flexible.
Right. You don't want to be stuck with a tool that's no longer relevant.
Nope. Got to keep your options open.
Okay, so wrapping things up here.
Yeah.
We've taken a pretty deep dive into Buildabiz Online.
We have.
We've seen what it offers, the pros, the cons.
And some of the bigger trends that it represents.
Right, this whole shift towards all-in-one platforms.
It's a fascinating development.
It really makes you think about, like, what does it take to succeed online these days?
Good question.
Is it all about the tools, or is it more about the strategy?
I think it's a bit of both.
Yeah, like, you need the right tools, but you also need to know how to use them.
Exactly. And you need to understand your audience, your market.
Right, like, no tool can replace that human element.
For sure.
It's really about understanding what you need
Yeah.
and finding the tools that help you achieve that.
Yeah, and for some people, that might be Buildabiz Online. For others, it might be a completely different set of tools.
So what does this all mean for, like, the average person out there?
Well, I think the takeaway is that you need to be aware of the options.
Okay.
Like, whether you're a seasoned pro or just starting out,
Right.
you need to know what tools are available and how they can help you.
It's like having a toolbox, right?
Exactly.
You don't need every single tool, but you need the right ones for the job.
And Buildabiz Online is positioning itself as like the ultimate marketing toolbox.
Yeah. But as we've talked about, there are always trade-offs, right?
Yeah, for sure.
It's that classic debate of specialization versus generalization.
Like, do you want a tool that's really good at one thing or a tool that's okay at a lot of things?
And I guess the answer depends on, well, a lot of things.
Your budget, your technical skills, your goals.
Like, if you're feeling overwhelmed by the technical side of things, a system like Buildabiz Online could be a lifesaver.
It just takes care of everything for you.
But if you're more of a DIYer, you might want to choose your tools individually.
So you have more control over each aspect of your marketing.
Right. It's all about finding the right fit for you.
And that's why it's so important to do your research.
Yeah.
Understand the pros and cons of each approach.
And really think about what you're trying to achieve.
Exactly.
So we've covered a lot of ground today.
We have.
We've looked at Buildabiz Online, its features, its pricing.
We've talked about the pros and cons of all-in-one platforms.
And we've even touched on some of the bigger trends shaping the future of online marketing.
Hopefully this has given you some food for thought.
Yeah, like I'm curious, if a system like Buildabiz Online really does become the go-to marketing toolbox, does that mean that success online is less about technical skills
Okay.
and more about strategy, creativity, understanding your audience?
That's a great question, and I think it's something we're going to see play out in the coming years.
Yeah, like as these tools become more powerful and more accessible.
It's going to be interesting to see how the landscape shifts.
So yeah, lots to think about, lots to explore.
Definitely.
And on that note, I think we'll wrap things up for today.
That's good.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into Buildabiz Online.
It's been a pleasure.
And until next time, keep exploring, keep learning.
And keep pushing the boundaries of what's possible online.